Hi guys, it's Avery, and today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on this awesome and fun thing I learned how to do called headband curls. And it's fun and easy, and it's great because it doesn't use damage on your hair because it's using no heat, and it's awesome. So all you're going to need is damp hair. I just took a shower like 15 minutes ago and I let it air dry just a little bit so it's still damp, and you don't want it soaking wet because if you wake up in the morning it'll still be wet, and if it dries it'll just go back to natural. So you want it damp, and all you need is just a headband and a few clips to clip it in the back so it doesn't fall out in your sleep. So the first thing you're going to do is take your headband and you're just going to put it on your head like this. And mine is just a little bit thick, so I'm kind of going to scrunch it a little bit, or you can just use a thin headband, which also works plenty fine. So that's how you're going to want it, and just around your head like that. And how you're going to start is take just a piece of your hair like this, and you might want to split your hair into two sections just so you can do one section and it'll meet in the half, and then one section and that'll meet in the half, and they'll both meet, and you can just clip those. So you can just kind of put that off to the side. And you're going to take just a small piece, however big you want your curl, doesn't matter, just however big you want your piece, that's how big of a piece you're going to take. And you're going to take the piece and you're going to kind of go over the headband, behind it, and pull it through like that. So you can kind of think of it as over, behind, and pull through. And then you're just going to keep repeating that until you run out of hair on the side you're doing. So you can add a little section every time to the piece that you pulled down through the headband, and you're just going to take it and keep repeating that step. So over, behind, and pull down through the headband, and just keep doing that. So over, behind, pull through, and then maybe add a little section and do that until you run out of hair. So I'm just gonna keep that, and you're gonna come to a point where you just don't have any more hair, and then you can go on to the other side. So over, behind, and pull through. So you can see that I'm getting to a spot where it's less hair, and just keep repeating. Over, behind, pull through. And I'm almost out of hair, about 2 to 3 more pieces out of that. But you don't want your curls to be too big, because if you make them too big, you're only gonna have like 4 curls on each side that are all huge. So they're all gonna, basically all of your hair is gonna be like the same curl, and it's not gonna be as curly. It's kind of gonna be wavy. So it depends on if you want your hair wavy or curly, but I like mine curly, so I'm doing smaller pieces. And I recommend having your hair damp so that when your hair dries in the morning, the curls stay better, but it's still dry. And like I said, if it's soaking wet, you're gonna wake up and it's still gonna be a little bit wet. So you can see that this piece is very small, so this is going to be my last piece, and I'm just going to wrap it in the back and then just keep wrapping until I have just a small portion of my hair left. So probably about 1 more, and then we can clip it so it stays better. Or you can just wrap it in the headband, but I'm a crazy sleeper, so it's probably gonna fall out if I don't. So I'm just gonna take that piece and I'm gonna kind of just stick it on my hair, and I'm just gonna take a clip or a bobby pin, either works fine, and I'm just gonna clip that to my head so that it stays. And you can stick a few clips in there if you want. I'm just gonna stick 2 just so in case one falls out, I still have the other one. And then you're just gonna go to the other side. So you can pull that up a little bit. And you're just gonna take a section and over, behind, and pull through. And it should look like this when you're done, but all of your hair is gonna be like that. So just keep doing that. And it's okay if you have like a little bit of like smaller baby hairs that maybe come out like kind of like that, but it's okay because it won't be too noticeable in the morning. If they're baby hairs, it's just gonna be under it, or like under the curls, so you won't be able to tell. But like if you have like this piece that's like hanging out, you definitely want to try to get that in there, because then you'll have like a piece that's like straight or something in the morning, and you want all of your hair to look curly. And when you wake up and take this out, it's gonna look like you just took like an hour curling your hair, but it's actually just took like a few minutes, like 15 minutes to just put it in a headband and sleep in it, and it turns out perfect. And you just keep doing that until you run out of hair. Like that. And I have about 2 more pieces. And if you have thicker hair, your hair is gonna meet and you might not have a lot of room, but you can just kind of push it over to the side and just keep adding. So this is my last piece. I'm just gonna put it in like that and pull it down and keep wrapping that until all of it runs out. Then I'm gonna clip it and then go to sleep, and when I wake up in the morning, it's gonna look just like a curl. So again, when you have like a small portion left, you're just gonna kind of stick it on your hair and clip it. And if you take too much hair and clip it, the back curl is gonna have like the end that's straight, but like the top is curly. So you wanna make sure that it's just a small portion, and take 1 to 2 clips and just clip that in. And then you have your curls ready to sleep in. So this is what the front should look like, and the back should look something like this. So I hope you can see that. But now we're just gonna go to sleep and wake up in the morning, and I'm gonna show you the results in the morning. It's the next morning, and you can see it's just a little bit messier, but now we can take out the clips and see how it looks. So I'm just gonna take out all those clips. It's gonna take a second, but just gotta take a minute and get them all out. And then you can just kind of take off the headband, and it's definitely gonna take a minute to get off it. It's really tricky to get off, but you kind of just have to play with it until it comes off. So you kind of just have to play with that. The back pieces don't always look the best because you're doing them lower, so your hair is going to be more straighter. But the front pieces always look really good, but mainly it all looks good. But you just have to play with it. Definitely just play with it like this and see pretty curls come out. And see, like that. Pretty curls. And then just keep pulling them out like that, and it'll kind of turn out like that. But you just definitely really have to play with it and kind of start unraveling it from the back first,
But see, like, that's one side done. And then you might think, like, whoa, that's way too curly. But you just kind of have to, like, play with it and let it fall a little bit and play with it. And then, of course, the other side will come out. And that's what it'll look like. Your hair should look like that. Which, that's, like, really curly right there. But I'll fix that. And you can kind of just play with your hair. You know, pull this back or something, and you'll have pretty curls. So I hope you like this video, and I hope it works great for you. So thanks for watching. Bye!